Hi everybody, Lynn Carnes here, and I am continuing to just talk about my thoughts about during the virus quarantine, being stuck at home on another Monday, how to not have your mind run you, but let you run your mind. And this morning, my husband and I were looking out of our windows. We've got this great view out overlooking Lake Lure, which I'm so grateful for. And we saw a couple of bald eagles circling each other, which usually means they're about to mate. Now, darn it, they went off down the lake and I didn't get to see any more of the excitement. I got pretty excited, but it got me to thinking about some paintings I've done in the past, and that got me to thinking about how close I came to quitting because I didn't like the way my paintings were turning out. And this idea of stopping before we reach success is absolutely one of the ways our minds can run away with us. It's like, you know what? I tried it. It didn't work. I'm no good at it. So I decided to pull out some of my old paintings to show you today, to show you what I had to go through to get to paintings that I actually ended up liking. So here's my first one. This was a bald eagle painting I did, and you can tell it's a bald eagle, but it's not finished and I was not happy with it. So that's what I call one of my first attempts. And I'm going to try to pick this one up. It's kind of heavy. This is actually the framed version I ended up with. Here we go. So there's a little bit of a reflection. You can see the reflection in my windows. But that picture I'm much happier with. And I would bet that if I did it again today, I'd like it even more. So what happens a lot of times is we decide to quit before we reach success. Here's another one that I think is pretty good. I got to find the good one. This one's not terrible. But it's not the one I framed. I waited till I got to this one to frame it. And I like this one much better. So the thing about this is we are learning as we go. And I keep thinking about this moment in time that we have as a learning moment. Like we got to hit the pause button and rethink our priorities and decide what we really care about right now and work on ourselves. It's so hard in today's environment to work on ourselves. We're so busy doing, we don't spend much time being, and we certainly don't spend much time learning. And the thing about a time like this is whatever you learn, you get to keep forever. So I encourage you to keep doing that. I want to show you something I've learned about myself. When I went to my art drawer to find these old paintings, I actually found a drawing I did in 1981. And I know in 1981, I was just starting to think about becoming an artist, but I certainly wasn't one. I was about to have a baby who was born in 1982. And I did this sketch. This is Lynn, 1981. And you can see I like the old idea of the West, and there's my horse pictures. But I will not tell you I was a great artist at that point. I could kind of sort of draw. I'm pretty sure there might have even been some tracing involved in that picture. But last year, if you follow me at all, you know I've rekindled my love of horses, and I painted this one, which let me put that, which I feel like is much better than the one in 81. And there were so many bad ones in between and so much learning in between. So here's what I would suggest today. If you're frustrated, if you're bored, if you've had enough, see where you can find a place where you can learn, grow, make decisions about your priorities that are yours to keep. That no matter what happens, no matter what failures you think you've had, you get to keep the learning that you've had, because that's the way it works. We may not get the goal we wanted, but we always get to keep our learning. Let me know how it goes.